What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we got some news for the One Piece TCG. We got some good news, some stuff that I am frankly quite excited about, starting with something I've told you before, but we've now got a new version of it. It is version 3 of the One Piece card game Gashapon. I believe it's called Metal Charm. But it's volume 3 now. And they've got a bunch of new ones. These, I did not pick enough of these up when I was in Japan last year. I still feel a little bit bad about that, quite frankly. Might have to go back to Japan and change this. Why not? But it's One Piece card game Metal Charm Volume 3. And it's basically the same thing we saw before. But now we've got just a bunch of new ones. And honestly, I think this is the kind of thing that a lot of people are going to be very, very excited about. Well, if you can get them. They don't tend to release... Well, that's not true. They don't tend to release these in the West in the traditional way, but there's plenty of places like the Bandai Namco Cross Store in Camden in London, for instance, which does tend to get these Gashapon in at times. You might also see them at events and things like that. So, what do we got now? Well, we got the alternate art Luffy from OP07, and this is like the iconic card from OP07. And it's Luffy. I mean, there has to be a Luffy in there, right? Seems a bit weird if they don't put a Luffy in there. And now they have. And it's the alternate art, which just makes it a little bit more special. And I think this is cool. But of course, if they're going to do this, they are going to give us a couple of manga rares as well. And they've gone for popular female characters. We've got the manga rare Boa Hancock from OP07, which is a, nice little card. Everybody loves Boa Hancock. And then, of course, the Nami from Premium Booster 01. They're not going for a complete set of manga rares in here for obvious reasons, but I think Nami and Boa Hancock are ones people are probably going to enjoy. Also worth noting, like, the manga rares are super duper expensive, right? They're incredibly expensive cards, and I'm not saying these Metal Charms are on the same level as actually having the manga rare, right? I'm not saying that. I'm not pretending that for a second. Let's be perfectly clear. But I am saying the artwork is the same. And I am saying these are very, very cool. And maybe they're worth it. Just kind of putting that one out there. Also, and I do think this needs to be said, I got burned by Gashapon a bunch in Japan. Basically just going, hey, I really like these things. And then you just get the rubbish ones like every time. And I don't know how Gashapon works, right? I'm not saying that the rubbish ones that are less popular, there's a lot more of them. But I am saying that when I use Gashapon, that is very much what it seems like. And that makes me a little bit sad. Either way, there are a couple of manga rares and that's cool. What else is available? Well, we got ourselves the alternate art Shanks. Very recent alternate art Shanks. One that came around in OP09. Not the manga, just the alternate art. But it's still Shanks and it's still cool. We've got you're going to start seeing a pattern here. We've got the alternate art Marshall D. Teach from OP09. Again, not the manga, not the wanted poster or any of that. But just the alternate art character Marshall D. Teach. Which, good character, sees a bunch of play. And the alternate art is lovely. They didn't just go... I would quite like a set of these, which is all manga rares, honestly. That's not where they've gone. They've got a couple manga rares, and then they've gone for others. And you can guess the next card I'm going to tell you. It's the alternate art Buggy from OP09. Obviously, they've not done the OP09 Luffy, because they've gone for OP07. But make no mistake about it, they're going for the 4 Emperors here. And you know what? Yeah, I kind of get it. 4 Emperors, 2 manga rares, that makes sense. What else have they gone for? The alternate art Rob Lucci from OP05. One of the most ridiculous One Piece cards that we've seen released. It's the alternate art version of it. I just think Rob Lucci is cool, honestly. Been rereading Water 7 art lately. Rob Lucci is just cool. And of course, I'm keeping up with the current run of the manga, where Rob Lucci has, not right now, but recently... had a bit of a role there. Although relegated to fighting Zoro, not Luffy, which does seem a little bit sad to me. But either way, we've got Rob Lucci. Hey, speaking of Zorro, we've got the alternate art Zorro from OP06. Another character that had a manga rare, but it's not a card that had a manga rare, but it's not the manga rare here. It is just the regular alternate art. Sticking with the OP06 theme, we've also got Reiju coming in here, the alternate art thereof. It's a cool enough card. There was a point near a few sets ago now where Reiju, around about OP06 time, where Reiju was like a legit deck, and that made me really happy. That is not where we are right now, unfortunately. And then the last one we've got here is the alternate art Uta from way back in OP02. Only kidding, it's actually the regular Uta. And I have long said, I said this on my Whatnot stream the other day when we were breaking an OP02 box. This always seemed cooler than the alternate art to me, and I know it's got the gold border. But in terms of just the artwork, this always seemed like the more special card. This always seemed like this should have been the alternate art. And I do find it interesting that every other card in this set is either a manga rare or an alt art, except for this, which is just the regular art. I don't know why. It seems massively inconsistent, and I'm not going to argue. I think this is cool. Lovely. Now, the other thing that has gone and been updated, and I do think this is pretty important, that whole 4 Emperors set I showed you the other day, the 2nd anniversary set. Well, when I showed it to you the other day, I showed you everything I could, but I couldn't show you everything. This is, of course, the set which is up on Premium Bandai. It's actually run out now, unfortunately, which is, of course, very interesting because it's not scheduled to run out till January the 6th. But there's always a note on the website when you go to order it. There's always that note that says pre-orders will end early if the specified number is reached. Basically, we're only making so many. If we run out, we're going to stop pre-orders. For the cool One Piece TCG stuff, it doesn't last anymore. It never lasts until the actual specified end date. This one, unfortunately, did run out a little while ago, so it's no longer up for pre-order. Yes, we're a few days away from it supposed to end. Yeah, sorry about that. He gone. Never mind. What we do have, however, is more news about what this is, and remember that in other territories it's going to be made available in stores and things like that. I don't think we've had our last chance to get this product. Let's put it that way. Now, previously I showed you the playmat with the 4 Emperors, and what I really love about this is that we've got Buggy with the Cross Guild, and we've got Marshall D. Teach with the Blackbeard Pirates, and we've got Shanks with the Red Hair Pirates, and we've got Luffy with the Straw Hat Pirates. They've got their crew behind them. That's cool. I showed you that there are 4 leader cards that are using the art from here. So we got your Marshall D. Teach, we've got your Buggy, we got your Luffy, and we got your Shanks, but using the same art as on the playmat, which is cool. And I showed you there were 4 character cards which do not use the same art, but are the same characters. So we got your Marshall D. Teach. It is an alternate art of the character from OP09. They all are. Yes, 3 of these are alternate arts of the alternate art I just showed you in the Metal Charm collection. Boom, that's how they fit together. We've got Shanks, we got Buggy, and we've got Luffy. They're all incredibly cool, and they are really, really nice alternate arts. And I know that we already had them in OP09 with several different prints. I don't care. I think these are cool. That's what I showed you t'other day. I did not show you the Don. I love this Don. This Don is legit, ladies and gentlemen. This Don is awesome. Basically, what we've got here, and the now designing really is covering way too much for me here. But it's just a Don card split into 4 little quadrants, and each one of those 4 quadrants shows you one of the 4 Emperors. It is a little bit busy, although it probably looks busier because of the giant now designing all over it. But I really like this. I think this is extremely cool. For anybody wondering, because this is important, it has been confirmed that you will get, as you might imagine, 10 Don cards. which just means you get a whole Don deck. Yes, I know the chances are that it was always going to be 10. It's never going to be anything else, but it's still nice to have the confirmation. I couldn't show you the Don cards previously. It made me a little bit sad that I couldn't show you the Don cards previously. Well, wonderful news, I can show you now. They're awesome. And then the storage box, which I think of everything here, I'm not saying the storage box isn't cool, but I'm just saying of everything that I'm showing you, I think it's fair to say this is the least exciting part of it. Not sure anyone's buying this for the storage box, but still, it's something I couldn't show you the other day. I can show you now. And actually, what we've got here is the same art as we see on the Don cards. So essentially, the playmat and the leader cards have the same artwork. And then the Don cards and the storage box have the same artwork. Honestly, for $90, this seems like an absolute bargain. This is one of the best products we've seen. And I don't say that to try and clickbait or anything stupid. I'm saying that because it's one of the coolest products we've seen. Like, the 4 leader promos, awesome. And we've got the 4 character promos, and the playmat, and the Don cards. Just, like, everything here is just brilliant. I think this is a phenomenal product. I absolutely adore it. And I can't order it on Premium Bandai because I'm in the UK. So I'm going to have to wait like everybody else. But I'm telling you now, at some point this is going to appear in game stores, websites, etc. in Europe. They always do. When that happens, I'm going to be near the front of the queue for this one. You give me promo cards, I'm happy. You give me 8 promo cards and a set of promo Don, along with the other stuff. Oh yeah, you better believe I'm hyped about this. It is even cooler than we thought. It was worth the wait seeing these last couple bits. Yes, I know the pre-orders on Premium Bandai have run out and that's rubbish. But, like I say, it's not even been released in Europe yet. We've not even been given dates or all of that. It's going to be fine. I believe it's going to be fine anyway. For now, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know if you're excited about these Metal Charm sets. I want to know what you think about this anniversary set. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section. Get us! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.